Whew, rainy days all over again, huh? Well, maybe Wendell will be happy to see that, but, I personally I mean, I guess that makes me glad I didn't try to get off work early or anything to log in, try to catch a band of dragonfly, because, well, he's not gonna be here today. Okay, let's see what the letters say. Home. Mud puddles, huh? Couldn't wash them and wants me to wash them myself. Okay, fair enough. Blue bench. There we go. That was not today. I talked to pretty much everyone yesterday, so I'm not in a hurry to talk to them again. And yep, still not gonna get to the island today. Quite a bit of money from that. Well, let's go spend it. Get our blue bench. So nothing real amazing here today. Stately wall. I don't think we've seen that before. Not one I want though. Kitschy. Kitty wall, man. No shirts to care about. Okay. So now we are going to go get our flowers. As usual. we go put up our tickets. There we go. And now, let's see. You know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and run down. I think what I want to do is get the trash heap. Get whatever's sitting in there. A croton. And some extra paper. Good. Now that we've done that, we will make our way over to the police station. Attempt to see Wendell. Somebody's happy in the rain. When we find Wendell, we can give him the two more gyroids? Nope, okay, it's just a, that's literally over, that's literally is on the next screen, okay. Neat. Yeah, more paper. I mean, I think it's going to be paper that's been sitting in the junkyard in the rain, but you know. Okay, haven't seen Wendell. Because I'm going to go ahead and try to finish planting this stuff. I think we might as well keep continuing on that way, don't you? I mean, I do. So if I'm not mistaken, Wendell should be here today. E2. You know, thinking about it the way he said that, that makes him a decent fisherman. At least good enough to catch some snapper. We already got the museum quota. There he is. Yeah, at least you're more upfront about than Chip is. Sandlot. Okay, that might work for the beach scene. That could work for a beach scene, okay. With all those island items. And all the stuff Gulliver's been giving me. Speaking of which, he may be hanging out on the beach. By hanging out, I mean laying there passed out unconscious. But that we'll smack him with a, well, we'll wake him up. See, we'll smack him with the net, but I'm not bringing my net down there. I have no idea if I'm going to see more fossils. I'm not, I mean, I'll keep an eye out, but given the fact that I've already found my museum quota, I'm not exactly pressed. So yeah, now I've got the beach. Get the Sandlot wall. I'm pretty sure I've got something Sandlot-esque for a rug. I'm pretty sure I do. I mean, it may not be the exact same set. So it may not score as many points with the HRA. But I should have enough. I should have enough stuff with all the Gulliver stuff and all that to actually make a decent beach themed room. Unfortunately, not going to be messing much with it today because it's been a long day. I am tired and I want to go to bed soon. And I know the days this week have been shorter than usual, but again, tired. Actually, I think yesterday was pretty decent with how long I tried to get that dragonfly. Failing, of course. Can't believe it was easier to get the giant beetle than to get the banded dragonfly. It's just kind of a surprising thing to me. I mean, I was totally actually really wanting the the lunar bit, but such is life. I didn't hit that last rock, did I? I did not. I did not even try to hit this rock. Wouldn't have mattered, but still got to give the rock a tap with the shovel. Just to check. Okay, so we do not have a seagull laying on our beach. That's not here. Come on. There we go. Oh, there's that. No, just Scanning for weeds. And the last fossil. A weed like that. There is only one more dig spot. You know, there is an excellent reason not to talk to most of the villagers. There is one very excellent reason. You don't want them to just decide all on their own that your house needs a new color roof. You don't want to be there for that. And that's all of them. go ahead and make a deposit now. Up to 1.8 million. Good grief. I think that does it for all the stuff I need to do today. Go. So now what we need to do I guess we already got the Sandlot, huh? Huh. Let's remove the office wall. Okay, we got the Sandlot and the Sandlot wall. Perfect. Which means we could have a good old beach theme now. We're gonna go ahead and put the office wall in there. Let's see, I believe. There we go. So yeah, seems like in the near future, I can go ahead and start shuffling stuff around up here to actually make this a proper, beach theme. I could do that. Seems like something I could very well do. I just have to figure out what else goes with beach theme. But that won't be too hard. Yeah, there we go. I think I finally have matching wallpaper and floor for something I can put together. I guess we'll find out, huh? Anyway. Hey everyone, welcome back for another day in Sector Zero here. Well, I got on early to do some banded dragonfly hunting, but more rain. Well, that doesn't help me out too much. Sadly. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna need any of those. I'm gonna sell the Croton. Only 4 letters. Huh. Longier. So sadly, not a whole lot we can do today then. A whole lot extra. Still not quite to the point I want to head back to the island yet. We already got the blue table. So there's not much extra that's going to happen today. So this is going to end up a shorter day. Okay. Well. That's a painting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already seen Fine. But we will go ahead and get the raffle tickets. I still haven't done the research to find out what goes with the Sandlot wallpaper and carpet. Still haven't done that, so I'm not quite ready to start ordering a bunch of furniture. If I even need to order a bunch of furniture. Arch window, nah. Kitschy wall, no. And a mosaic wall. Sadly, none of them I'm interested in. And nothing there worth no shirts I'm interested in, so. Let's go get our flowers. And then we can head down and find out, well, find out who's next. Who's next in terms of visiting anyway. Probably going to be Gracie again. I'd rather not be Gracie, but I don't exactly have a whole lot of choice in that matter. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. I think that's all we'll need Nook for the time being. Let's see. Yesterday it was a very easy hunt for the fossils. I have a feeling today won't be that easy. here. Then we're going to go plant flowers. And then we can go ahead and do our search. And really, I think that's all we can really, that's all I really need to do in town today. So it's not going to be a very long day today, and I'm, you know, well, there's some things you just can't control really, that other things are already done and taken care of. I think I need to go spread it this way, don't I? I think that's what I'm up to, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Like a few of these got taken away, but yeah, we'll deal with that later. Sadly, yeah, banded dragonflies just do not show up at the training. Gracie, dang it. Oh well. No lost items there. Let's go do a once over of the beach. Cause I don't recall seeing Gulliver this week. Let's do that just in case it is a repeat. Also, we will take this opportunity to go ahead and clear the sandy part of the beach for dig spots. I can't remember if we've seen Gulliver this week or not. I don't. Oh, that's a dig spot. But yeah, I don't remember seeing Gulliver. There's another dig spot too. Okay, no Gulliver. Yep, let's begin our hunt for the at least one more dig spot and the money. The shining spot and the money rock. That's a big one, but it's not Arapaima big. Or Arapaima. I'm not sure. You know what? Just to speed things up from now on, I'm probably not going to be filling in these holes, if I think about it. I'll make the holes. I will let the game fill them in later. because that is what the game does. And yes, you can call me lazy. It doesn't bother me. Okay. Oh, that's that. Now I need to go hunt down at least one more dig spot. Boy, this would have been such a good day to keep an eye out for banded dragonflies. I really wish it hadn't been raining today. Part of it is we only have 2 months to catch a banded dragonfly. It disappears at the end of August, and apparently, one of my neighbors has decided that we all need to know exactly what music he's listening to as he drives down the street. I don't know how well that picked up on the microphone, but somebody came by with some bass that literally was shaking the window in my room. It didn't feel good to my ears either. I mean, that could just be because I'm old. But, it's definitely sending me into a bit of a "you damn kids" today. But then again, I don't even know if I was a kid. I can't really say "you kids" today. It could just be someone who's really hard of hearing, and that's the only way they hear it is to feel the music. Funny story. I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this knows I'm involved in at least 2 other channels on a regular basis, and at least a couple more than that on a, well, not regular, not anymore, but on a periodic basis. 2 other channels that do Let's Plays, and 2 channels that do musicals and video game dubs and things like that. I'm pretty sure most people know this, yes? And one of the Let's Play channels I'm in, we hold a little monthly Dungeons and Dragons game. And if you don't know, you do now. So yeah, there's a few years worth of games, considering they're monthly. It's not that many, even though they are years worth of games that I have been involved in. Both, I mean, I don't do it very often, but I do run the occasional game there. I am every now and then the game master. I think I've done 3 sessions for them. Out of the 54 or so we've done, I think I've done 3. But I usually play, and I have 2 characters. They both serve very different purposes. But that is getting off track of what I was about to talk about. In that, the takeaway is that I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons, or role-playing games in general, for a very, very long time. Longer than most viewers have probably been alive, and that's kind of depressing in its own way. But 30 or so years ago, I was doing a lot more regular game mastering. Wasn't very good at it. I was a little bit new. And I made a lot of stupid mistakes with that game. I mean, I think at least the players told me they still had fun. But I made a lot of really stupid mistakes. But one of the things I did right was investing in some well, it wasn't Wizards of the Coast at the time. It was TSR. At least I think it was still TSR at the time. Hey, here's the dig spot right there. Now the museum has all the fossils we can get for today. But yeah, it wasn't Wizards of the Coast at the time. This was before Wizards of the Coast got Magic the Gathering up and running, and was swimming in that money and bought up a whole bunch of role-playing properties. It was before then. I used to play a game called Talislanta, which was a game that promised no elves, to varying degrees of not actually having elves in it, but it was, the creator was kind of pompous, just a little bit, in the fact that he thought he'd created this wonderful new world that didn't rely on the classic stereotype characters. And I would say the world was very fleshed out, but that there were clearly creatures that were very much like an elf. There were clearly creatures that fit the classic stereotype for the different races in there, buried deep. We just had to look for them. But to keep from rambling too long about a game that I actually liked for a while and was one of the first games to use the dice rolling system that Wizards of the Coast uses now for Dungeons & Dragons, I got a bunch of source material books from stuff that were not affiliated with one game or another in particular. And among these was a set of books for the DMs and GMs of the world that had traps. A lot of traps buried in those books. I still have a couple of those books. That they're kind of in bad condition, because they've had to survive a couple of moves and generally 30 years of wear and tear. So I don't think they're even in print anymore. But the books I'm thinking of were labeled Grimtooths. Traps 101, Traps 2, Traps 4, Traps 8, Traps Light. But each book had 100 traps published in it, and a secret 101st trap, which, if you solved a few clues, you could figure out what the 101st trap is. Or in some cases, they just advertised the 100, and the 101st was just kind of put in there as it wasn't a joke, a trap. The trap was very plausible and very lethal in most cases. But yeah, they rated their own traps on a scale of 1 to 6 skulls for how lethal they were. And one of these traps, I don't remember the name of it, but the party would enter a room, and the room would have pretty much not a whole lot in it. It was mostly a very nondescript room, except it had a statue of sorts in it that featured a bunch of people wearing blindfolds playing musical instruments. And that's what you got to see. You get to see this. And there were some very obvious, there were some bumps on the side of the pedestal of the statue. The statue was on a raised pedestal, but the statue was just a bunch of people wearing blindfolds, playing musical instruments, with bumps along the outside of the pedestal. Now, if anyone in the party could read Braille, they could know that the bumps on the outside of the pedestal were Braille. Otherwise, you'd have to actually, these days you could just use a comprehend languages and probably figure it out. But you'd have to recognize that these bumps were Braille, and realize, hey, that's actually a language I can decipher. But the Braille basically says, for the music for the enjoyment of the deaf, which would make people very confused if they actually read it. And now there was a very obvious, it could be a button or a lever, just some type of mechanism that would start this contraption going, could start the statue in motion. And basically what it did is when you pressed the button or pulled the lever or just otherwise activated the thing in any way, shape, or form, it basically started something that registered about 700 decibels. And to anybody in the room with any hearing, or super sensitive hearing, like elves would have, or just anybody that could hear, they would be almost immediately rendered deaf and in a lot of pain, and probably doubled over, rolling on the ground, clutching their ears as they tried to filter out the noise. Very unsuccessfully, because it is, 600-700 decibels worth of sound. And if you really want to, go look up how much 600 or 700 decibels is and see what it's equivalent to. Here's a hint. It's going to make your ears bleed. But to anybody who was deaf, well, they get to enjoy the music because they can feel it through the feet. But how many adventuring parties are made of deaf people? So it's a nifty little trap. It's kind of mean, I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely on the mean side, but it's not deadly. Characters will probably deal with a perception. It depends on the system you actually want to put in the game, or the system you want to put this trap into, I should say. But characters will probably have a very hard time hearing for a while. Some of them might suffer permanent hearing damage, things like that. Let's get rid of the stuff I don't want, which should be you and you. Get another set of paper. Yep. Sadly, that kind of marks the end of the stuff I can actually do today. However, I think because they're starting to clog my inventory up just a bit, I'm going to go down to the island and I'm going to put these gyroids, these specific gyroids that I'm carrying on my person, I'm going to go put them in the shack. Now I think about it, with any luck, I might, very possibly, get a sunny day out on the island. And if I do, I can attempt, because of the way the island's designed, to just run back and forth. But it can't be raining. But I can go back and forth and maybe see about hunting down a band of dragonfly. We'll see. I mean, we're not going to be doing the whole trading items back and forth thing. It also has been a little while since we've been on the island, so maybe we'll say hi to Yodel while we're down there. So I should have my net with me. I'm not too worried about stomping over the flowers in this place. Yep, there's no rain. So the chances of me being able to find a band of dragonfly are not zero. We will have to keep scaring off the bugs that we don't want around here. There we go. Now let's do a little bit of running back and forth. We haven't talked to you in a long time. If we had the ability to play softball in this game, I would consider it. I mean, sadly, we are going to have to deal with... I'm pretty sure it only puts one bug on the screen at any given time. So, I'm going to have to keep looking. And I will have to catch like the common butterflies and scare off everything else. And then sometimes there just are no bugs on screen. It does that too. There it was. Nope, that's a normal dragonfly. I mean, there's not too many options around here. You are new. We've got mantises, huh? I didn't think we'd have mantises. Okay, so I can keep my eye out for those too. And actually aim my net next time. Still, the main thing I want is the banded dragonfly. Not you. That is the main thing I want because the other bugs will show up. The other bugs will show up back in town. They'll just do so when they're normally supposed to be here, which is next month. Really wants me to see that cicada. I saw ya. He was there for a very split second. He was just at the edge of the screen. That is the major problem with the banded dragonfly. Major problem with the banded dragonfly is that it just decided to zip off in a direction and you gotta chase it and swing wildly. It doesn't really do much other than that. But I did not expect to see a mantis here. Did not expect the mantis so soon. I mean, this is the island, so... Bugs look like they might already be tired of me. Unfortunately, I've got to catch these butterflies. Because they just don't want to go away very often. Whereas the cicadas will run off if you bump the tree, the ladybugs will run off if you bump them, so will the mantis. Oh, come on! Couldn't have even had it flying in my direction. You started over here and just had it fly straight out to sea. Game, that is not fair. Jerk. Flew in my direction and then just bounced. There's a part of me that wants to cut down all these trees now. Okay, not all of them. Just the ones that are in my way. I'm beginning to think having so many trees back home might be a bit of an impediment to catching a banded dragonfly at home. Okay, all the lower ones have been taken care of. And if we leave Yodel alone, he will replant most of these. Okay. So that is a few less places that will scare off a banded dragonfly. I know I'm filling up on bugs, but these are not bugs I plan to keep. There's a part of me that thinks, I wonder. If I get rid of about half these flowers. Okay, Bugs, where you hiding? That's a lot of yellow butterflies. Haven't really seen much else. Just a regular dragonfly. Isn't a common one, but it's not the one I'm looking for. Saw another one, didn't I? Probably bounced. It probably hit that building and just left. Yeah, I don't want to do this all day. I mean, it's not difficult or anything, but I have dinner. I have not eaten yet. Huh. I think I get a tan. I think walking around on this island this long has given me a significant tan. I don't know how long it'll last. Yodel, do I look different to you? Fair enough. That didn't answer my question, but fair enough. Be so nice if the banded dragonfly would just head in my direction and not bump into something on the way that makes it run away. You just went that way, huh? It does kind of mean we are running out of time. Yeah, 4 o'clock. Hmm. You can't even scare them away. I don't remember the story that went on with that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Boy, there is a definite tan going on now. I wonder if you can burn. I mean, sadly, they didn't put any sunblock in here. They did not put sunblock in this. So I don't know how we would be expected to burn if there's no way we can safely walk outside. I'd say it looks like the bugs were starting to hibernate or something, but it's still a little early for that. I see it flapping up there. I saw it flapping up there. It's probably gone now. And I wish that banded dragonfly had just a brief moment, a very brief moment, to where it didn't get to move. You know what I mean? I really wish it did. And just for all of you that missed it the first time, there's the Amandas. I really wish the banded dragonfly had like a, not even a full 3 second, just a brief moment to where it wouldn't react to us and to where it was still. Then it could take off. That's not the way they do the dragonflies here. Well, let's see. So, you know, I think I will go ahead from now on, and if we log in and it's a rainy day and it's before 5 o'clock, we will go ahead and go out to the island just to try to catch the banded dragonfly. Although I think when I do it back in town, I think I will be doing it in a place that is a little bit more clear. I may have to undo one of my areas up there. You know? Make it a little easier to get around. Then go back in the future and refill everything. Yeah, it's just the darner dragonfly. Where did all the bugs go? Yeah, I may have to just go, transform a couple of the acres into mostly treeless acres. With very few flowers. Because, let's face it, we do have plenty of flowers. Scattered all over that board. Okay. We've been here for a decent chunk of time. I'm gonna go take the mantis back and take the mantis to Blathers. And then go ahead and call it a day. I have one heck of a tan here. I didn't think the tan happened that fast. I thought you had to spend a few days out there. thought you had to spend a few days out on the island before you got that much of a tan. I am, very dark. Anybody have anything to say about it? Nothing to say about it, huh? Oh well. I have no idea how long it'll take this to wear off. But for today, I am very dark. Spent a decent chunk of time on the island, and boy. That really gave me some color. See, I think... Look at something here. I think I might clear out these two spots right here. There's not much else going on over there. Yeah, there's not much going on here. I clear out quite a few of the trees here. And here. And I'll have a decent, if not it's not perfect or anything, but a decent spot to go hunt for a banded dragonfly. Okay, let's go. Let's just go. And we will try to hand in that mantis. I don't remember getting a mantis. And then there were 8. Okay, that should be everything. So we are going to go back home. We're going to save the game, and we will be back tomorrow. For the 10th, we are about a third of the way through July. Not really, haven't even been close to the banded dragonfly yet. Oof. Don't have that much time left with them. But anyway, we will deal with that. We'll deal with that next time. Wow, my tan managed to stick around, did it? Sadly, it is a little late in the day for me to go hunting for banded dragonfly. Sadly, it's just a little late in the day for that. Or I'd go do it. But it was a long day at work, so I did not get home in time to mess with that. Which means we don't have a lot of stuff to do today. Jasmine bonsai. So this might be a very short day, or it might be a very long day. But we got something in Acre C5. Okay, let's go see if we can find that. And it's probably just going to be a pitfall. I just have a feeling it's a pitfall because that's pretty much the only thing these guys managed to keep giving me. Yep, there it is. That's another pitfall. They love burying pitfalls. At least that was an easy find. But yeah, sadly, no time to really... Well, it's not that I don't have time, it's just I don't have a lot to do. There's just not a whole lot I need to do today, but we will probably have gyroids that we're going to dig up. Unfortunately, the last thing we need to catch is, well, it's too late in the day to get it. Yeah, decent price for the bones. Let's go buy out the stock up here and see what... See what shirts they have, see what rugs they have. I mean, the exotic end table or one of the two other bonsais are what Yodel wants. Man, my tan stuck around for a while. It is July 10th. You know, at least it didn't burn with the whole getting tan thing. And you know, I'll say this, that that is kind of a disappointment in the Animal Crossing series, that they only let you get a skin color of this magnitude with the island and getting a tan, rather than just having that, you know. I don't think I ever had the watermelon table. I mean, I got it now, but you know, cabana. Exquisite. Bamboo. Nah. It is kind of sad that you only get the one skin tone. I mean, to start out with. Okay. Dear God, we're dark. That is just a weird. It's just. That is just really dark. That's all there is to it. Yep, gyroids. I wonder if Mint will say anything about it. Nope, nothing about it. Okay. I actually finished it. It looks like I finished that off. I guess there are flowers back there. Okay. There we go. All the flowers planted. And that weed pulled. So now that we've done that, one fossil. Time to go put up the tickets. I have 2 classroom floors, huh? I don't need 2 of them. Yep, we got 2 classroom floors. Don't need both of them. I can go ahead and sell one. I wonder how long it's gonna take this tan to wear off. You think just staying inside and playing Nintendo all day long would make it go away faster? I'm asking not because I'm trying to speed it up, I'm just wondering how long it's going to stick around. It's a legitimate question. I don't know how long the tans stick around. But toasty we are. I can leave the dig spot. I can leave the holes there. Nobody's gonna care and they get fixed automatically. Leaving those holes there might cause a bit of bad luck or something. I don't know. Guess we'll find out, won't we? I am apparently just a little bit lost in thought right now. Because there was a part of me that was thinking, why can't I just use the water to do that? And then trying to take a drink out of the water. Okay, so the odds are very much non-zero at this point. Odds are pretty good, really. Not just non-zero, but actually pretty good. That I might just end up missing a fossil for the first time. Okay, I've missed plenty of fossils, but you know what I mean, right? Maybe missed most of the fossils, as in 3 of them. And then have to get stuff down. Yeah. the odds are good that it could finally be the day that I miss 3 fossils and don't get to turn them in. Some type of furniture. Kitty wardrobe. I'll take it. You're just gonna tell me about Gracie, aren't you? Yep. So, Saturday. Of course, Saturday is a much better day, because that will be when KK Slider comes to town. It would also help if I kept the same pattern. Even though I don't know how much there is to look at on this screen right now, since I've got so much of it covered by flower. I mean, I suppose there could be a dig spot right down here, but eh. It's also kind of weird to me just how close I am to completing all the museum sets. With any luck whatsoever, 2 of them will be done by the end of September, and the 3rd one, who knows? It'd be nice to have a completely completed museum. But that may or may not be. Something that's feasible. You know, I don't recall seeing Gulliver this week. I mean, we probably did. I just don't remember it happening. Well, speak of the devil. You know, I'm actually really old. What we got? Plate armor. I don't know if we have a set of plate armor back at the house. I am completely unaware of a set of plate armor. But I am aware of a fossil. So that's 4 out of the 5 out of the 8 dig spots for today. Oh, 5 out of the 9. 5 out of the 9. Nothing there. Okay. Well. Oh, nothing for me there. Let's see here. Just keep looking. Yep, that's 6. All that work to line it up and it's nothing. Sadly. Well. Here we go. Yeah, let's hope we find the last fossil up here. I think I've proven I will go hunt for it. Yeah, nothing there, nothing here, nothing here. Yeah, I think that'll be the museum quote over there. I was about to dig those. I was about to the smacky on those, and well, I then got to remember. Oh wait, I just found that. Don't need to spend my time staring intently, shall we speak. I don't have much. There. There's almost never anything on the screen worth sticking around for. But just the one. Just the one time. Check this. Yeah, it looks like we're only gonna have the bare minimum of museum. Well, no, here we go. There's a fourth one. I forgot to put this one in the letter. I'd apologize, but it's Phyllis. You know, I always wondered, why did they sell the paper at Tom Nook's? Why don't they send it to us? Eh. My mind's running on 3 different tracks right now. It's got 3 different things it's paying attention to. But I think because of that, and the fact that it's late, and the fact that, well, I mean, it being late precludes me from going and getting my last bug for the month. I think this marks a good stopping spot, and we will pick this back up tomorrow. Hello everyone. Welcome back for the final day of the week in Sector 0, and sadly, we have rain. And that's still, I'm still freaking dark. Yep, let's get these taken care of. Which means we need to try to go down to the island, I guess. And see what we can do about getting our hands on a banded dragonfly. Maybe something else we haven't seen yet. Radiator. There's him. Eh. Blade armor. I never did look at that and see what was going on with the blade armor. I was going to spend all day. I was going to spend a decent chunk of time anyway. I've already got plate armor. I don't need another set. Oh well. But I was going to spend, and just to make sure here. Yep, that's what we've already got. Okay. I was going to spend a decent amount of time today trying to hunt down that bug, but with the rain, it means we don't even get a chance to hunt down the bug. Yeah, well. Let's do our daily stuff here. Then we will make a quick trip down to the island. Make a real quick trip down to the island. I mean, I've got these gyroids I gotta deal with. A jackhammer, huh? I mean, if I end up spending a decent amount of time over the island today, I wonder how dark I'm gonna get then. Yeah, nothing super special here, but we will go ahead and buy them. And what do we got here? Concrete wall. Still not what I'm looking for. Gold screen. And shanty. You know what? Not exactly my normal stuff, but let's go ahead and buy a new. Let's go ahead and buy the cherry shirt. It doesn't look amazing or anything. How this looks. Yeah, that'll be kind of that one. I'll try the snow cone shirt here. Yeah, for now that'll work. New look. Just because we've been wearing the same shirt for way too many days. There we go. And now we can go in here. We can get our flowers. And after I do this, I've got to stick it in the old editor and make my videos for tomorrow and the day after. Boy, we're getting a lot of heavy rain. There we go. Now let's go sprint down and put up our flowers. Yeah, I want to get the flowers done before we head to the island. There we go. Still gonna hear about Gracie showing up tomorrow, aren't we? tomorrow. Okay, so let's see if we can find this stuff today. Already found one fossil. I have no idea if we're going to be able to, if we're going to have gyroids thrown in this mix or not. Guess we'll find out soon, won't we? Where are the little dig spots? Where's the money rock? The daily chant. Just the daily, normal daily stuff to do. I mean, the dig spots seem to be doing a pretty good job of hiding. At least we know we've already got Gulliver for the week. Okay. I didn't really mean to do that, but you know how it happens sometimes. Just making sure. I doubt there are any fossils, or I doubt there are any gyroids today. Yeah, that takes care of that, I think. Yep. Okay. Well, that escalated quickly. That really did escalate kind of quickly. Maybe having more of them dug up a little bit will help. I don't know. Okay. There's one more of these cones to get. I was just thinking about something else. Oh. Okay, I was gonna run down to the island, but I just felt the literal bottom drop right out of my energy. But anyway, yeah, not much else I can do today, I don't think. Those people are all evens. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this stream. Well, I say stream. If I can think of anything else I need to do later tonight, I can log back in and get it.